There's two basic stitches that you need to know when sewing. There are a lot of other fancy ones, but the two main ones you need to know is how to sew a straight line forward and back and how to do a zigzag. The zigzag stitch is used mainly on doing zippers or finishing a seam to make your seams so they don't go unraveled. If you're going to do a zigzag stitch and you're going to finish the seam, I'm going to move the edge of my fabric right up to under the presser foot here. Make sure you remember to move your fabric behind the needle. That means just in the back side of the needle so your fabric won't get bunched up. I've got my program right here for a nice zigzag, and I'm going to hold on to my threads here right at the beginning. That's important too. And it's just going to do a nice little zigzag stitch back and forth. Now I know sometimes if I get kind of antsy and I'm trying to sew too fast on a zigzag, sometimes the needle doesn't catch on the zig or the zag. And you got to make sure that you don't sew too fast when doing a zigzag. So you just go back and forth, and this right here is a nice good medium stitch. It's really good to just get out a scrap piece of fabric and practice going over the lengths that you want and the width, because I can change the width and the length of this zigzag to make it be perfect for whatever pattern that I'm using. So there you go, just zigzag back and forth. And when you're finished saying I'm finished right here, I'm going to turn on my back stitch and I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as I usually go back, is about 4 stitches. And that's all I need to do, lift up the presser foot and pull it off. So there, I have the straight stitch right there and the zigzag right there. 2 simple stitches and you're on your way to learning how to sew.